Hi, this is SUDHANSHU JAIN from Premium Learnings. This specific video I'm creating for those people who are struggling to get a job because of career gap. Career gap is a big problem according to job seekers. According to me, it is a mental problem. Try to understand what I am saying fully, end to end, before you judge this statement. Try to understand that jobs are, or job opportunities, if I would say, are not created based on your thought process or based on your requirement. Job opportunities, specifically in IT, are only created because of the requirement of the client. So, if you try to understand what exactly client wants and what type of client want what kind of resources, then it will be very easy for you to get a job opportunity. Let me explain you with step-by-step approach, a very point-wise approach, so that you can change your approach of finding a high-paid IT job if you have a career gap. Because this particular problem is mostly with the female job seekers, because after marriage, and if they want to, if they are with their family, or if there is an extension in the family, they take a break, which is very logical, nothing wrong in that. Or they are traveling with their better halves, so they leave their job and they go. This is very normal, and which happens generally in our society. But the problem is when they come back, maybe after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the line, they have this mindset that based on whatever I know right now, or whatever I know 5 years ago, the company will be ready to hire me. Point number two, they assume that they only will join MNCs for their job roles, but the MNCs doesn't hire people who have a career gap. So there is a conflict of interest. But if you're looking forward for opportunities only in MNCs, then there will be a delay in your job search. When there is a delay in their job search, the career gap will grow. And when the career gap will grow, and if you're not getting any success, you will feel demotivated. Right? And when you feel demotivated, there will be a lack of consistency in your efforts, and eventually you will fail. And after 6 months down the line, when you will see somebody who is achieving great success even after career gap, you again start. So these spikes of job searches will be there 2-3 times in a year. If this has happened with you, please comment in the video, let me know, fill the form, I'll share a form with you. Me or my team member will call you for the help. What is the solution then? The solution is, if you are having some A, B, C, D skills, try to find out how you can upgrade your skills which are relevant for the upcoming job role. Don't make this mistake that you should restart your career as a fresher. No, you are no longer a fresher if you have already worked for 2-3 years. Right? If you can come back and start as a professional who came back from a career gap, that's totally fine. There are companies who are hiring such professionals, but there are no specific jobs only for such people. You need to compete with the common people. You need to compete with the experienced people. So you need to be accordingly skilled. Why you will be hired? Because for an employer, you will be a relatively cheaper resource. But if you are not providing any value, you will not even get an interview call, which is actually happening. So the approach is get relevantly skilled. Point one. Point two, create a CV with some recognitions in it, which will help you to get a per hour billing rate for your employer. Think about it. If you have a better per hour billing rate for your employer, your salary can go higher, and there is a better chance of you getting a job opportunity. But generally, job seekers who are returning to the job market, they don't think that way. They think that if I do a course, I'll get a job. It doesn't work like that. And third, and most importantly, learn AI automation. If you don't know what AI automation is, there are thousands of Google videos. Go and learn from YouTube videos, Google videos, Udemy, LinkedIn. There are thousands of sources. But please learn, or find out a mentor who can help you consistently learn all these things. Right? So this is point number 3, learn AI automations, because without AI, there is no IT job after maybe 2 years, 3 years down the line. And especially if you are having a background of QA or production support, then try to change your domain completely, because there will be no QA, no production support jobs in future. So better change your track, learn something else, and move ahead. Another question which you might ask is that if I will not learn those skill set, what should I do? What should I learn? Don't try to focus too much on tool-centered careers, because tool keeps on changing. For example, don't try to do a course blindly for a specific tool like Hadoop or Kubernetes or just Docker. Try to understand it as a technology. If you are learning DevOps, try to learn it as a technology and not as a tool. Then only you will be able to survive, because tools will come and go. Tools will change, right? Try to become a chef. Don't try to become a knife or a peeler or an equipment expert. If you are a chef, you can use any knife, any peeler, any utensil to cook anything. So have that skill with you rather than just learning a tool. Don't try to have your job seeking approach as a short term thing. Try to have a long term learning, specifically with a mentor who can support you, who can guide you. You'll find a lot of great people on internet, on LinkedIn. Please go and talk to them, ask questions, make notes, attend their sessions, right? And try to get maximum out of that, right? And I wish you all the very best. There will be loads and loads of opportunities in 2026. I'm recording this video in 2026, so there will be huge growth in the market. There's slight ups and downs will always happen, don't worry about that. But if you are well prepared, there is an opportunity waiting for you. I wish you all the very best.